The second day of violence at the Kericho-Sondu border has seen the number of lives lost rise to at least 7. An incident that forced the Azimio team led by Raila Odinga to come out in condemnation of the killings, theft and acts of violence, questioning the government's silence while cases of insecurity continue to surge.
We cannot just sit and watch as innocent Kenyans are being butchered in their homes. You've seen what is happening there in Sondu. Houses being touched, people being burnt inside their homes. This is something that is horrible. And you have not even seen a statement coming from the government.
The violence and mayhem in Sondu is not an ordinary disagreement between villagers. Big names are behind this violence. They include leaders and politicians from neighboring counties and in the national government.
The coalition is alleging that the violence is politically instigated by key county officials and national government leaders.
The apparent bias, indifference, and helplessness of security officers in the area, as violence has raged on, clearly indicate that big names are behind the fighting and the mayhem in Sondu. In particular, we are demanding investigations to be carried out against individuals who have been implicated as sponsors of the violence, who include the Kericho County Governor, Dr. Eric Mutai.
According to Azimio, there is a convoluted plan to have parts of Kisumu, especially Sondu Market, entrenched in Kericho County in upcoming boundaries delimitation exercise.
These leaders must abandon the expansionist tendency through which they are seeking to extend the boundary of Kericho County with a view of claiming Sondu town. We are convinced that this violence is being sponsored by local politicians who have set their claim on part of Kisumu County during the envisaged boundary review that is coming soon.
They're questioning the move to send police officers to Haiti while the country suffers from high level of crime and insecurity.
And even a minister in charge of internal security would have gone to the scene to go and see what is happening. The fact that they're all silent and business as usual tells you that there's something that they know that other Kenyans don't know.
But in a rejoinder through a statement to Newsroom Thursday evening, Interior CS Kithure Kindiki confirmed that this evening the government had deployed a contingent of specialist security personnel to contain the escalating violence within Sondu town and its environs. The statement further elaborates that the special deployment is to be supervised jointly by the Rift Valley and Nyanza regional security teams with the firm instructions to ensure immediate resumption of normalcy and the arrest and prosecution of perpetrators of the horrific crimes that have been committed against the people of Sondu town and its environs. The move is coming hours after another joint statement from the four governors drawn from Nyanza counties alluded to local officers shielding warriors and thus demanded that GSU be sent to those areas to safeguard lives and property. Kindiki, in his statement while promising to issue more measures on Friday, says that in the meantime, it has been decided to transfer all local security heads on both sides of the border and other security and public officers whose want of effectiveness, impartiality, and or incompetence is deemed to have resulted in the success of the criminals.
Yes. Mr. President, if you are coming to Kisumu, the first agenda on your table must be how to resolve the issue of Sondu boundary. We know where the boundary is. We are not going to keep quiet.
President Ruto is expected to begin an extensive tour of Nyanza region this weekend, and preparations remain on course. Martin Opio, K24 TV, Nairobi.